Okay, so this is update number 8, and I've just about to start welding in new material here. So I'm in the process of putting in a new upper inner fender lip. Here's the piece. I've basically cut it such that it's got an overlap of about 3/4 of an inch running along. I'll weld that inner seam. I'll do the same thing on the other side. And then I'll weld it underneath here all the way along. There was an old weld. There'd been some rot in the rain tray in this area here, and the previous owner had it patched up, and whoever did the patching it looked like a high school welding project. So I've cut it out and cut out a bit of additional material that was a bit rusty. And I'll put in new material there and stitch weld it in and get it to look really nice. So I'm just about ready to go on this. I've test mounted the fenders, and before I actually weld it in, what I'll do is I'll bolt this piece, the black piece, the new piece, to the fender, mount everything, get all the gaps absolutely spot on, and then I'll go in and I'll tack weld it in place, and then take the fenders off, and then I'll go and finish welding it up, and I'll show you that as it progresses. So here's an example of a little template that I've made in complicated shape. It has to fit in here, it has to fold in, it has to follow this contour around the edge, and then up there. So I'm gonna carefully fit this template together, cut it out of 20 gauge, and then get it in there. So I've got this key piece in here. So the rain tray has been repaired, and then I need to just get in here and do the next wall patch on the inner fender, and then I can put the top piece in. So that's the toughest piece in the whole car project probably. So many compounded angles, and got it in there. So this update for the Ultimate 83 Rabbit GTI, it's new upper fenders and engine bay smoothing. So here's the car. I'm sorry it's in the dark, but hopefully the video quality is not too bad. This driver's side fender replaced this upper here, welding in the seams here, and also replaced a piece of metal that was rotted here, and there is rust here, a panel that got butt welded in, another panel here. And then I actually cut with a nibbler a whole bunch of round circles and filled in all these holes. There were several holes, and the most complicated part of the project was actually here, where I had to weld in some metal here, and then this plate here, and then another plate in there, and then there was this piece here in the rain tray area. This had to be cut out, and then a new piece put in, which was a lot of work. So let me just go around the corner here and see if I can shoot in the dark. So here's what it looks like on the other side. So anyway, it's gonna get primed with the epoxy primer in about a week. I have a bit more smoothing to do. There's a few more holes. I had some rust on here and a few spots, and I've had to cut out and weld in new material. And over here, I can't show you very easily right now, but there was a bunch of rot down on the base here and down underneath here, and so I cut out quite a big panel in the back there and welded in new material. And then, as you can see, I'm in the process of smoothing the engine bay. I welded the upper seams in, and the strut support here. I did a continuous bead, and then another continuous bead down below here. I'm also going to put tubular bracing in. I'll show you guys in about a week or so, just to stiffen the front up. And so the smoothing operation is in process. So that's it for now, and huge amount of progress getting those upper, on both sides, the upper inner fenders done, and everything else around it done as well. So lots of work, but been really happy with the result.